that bleeds into number 2, which is when you are genuinely interested in another person, they want to talk to you, you feel that they're interested in you. What do I mean? Who can help me explain that?
If you don't feel that they're genuinely interested in you, you could feel like maybe they just want to know your business, like be gossipy, but when you feel someone's genuinely interested in you, like you can open up and, I don't know, it's like therapeutic for that. Like, I don't know what's called.
Totally. I have a jillion examples. Give me yours. Experiences that you've had either way, when people care or don't care. Olivia, any idea?
Like when they don't care?
Both, or when they care.
Let's say they ask how I am, and then I start to say something, and then they already somewhere else.
Right. As my daughter yesterday, she's 1.5 years old. I say, "Good morning, Ahava." And she said, "Baruch Hashem," right? Because she's so used to me saying, "Good morning, Ahava. How are you?" Or "How did you sleep?" So I was like, "Good morning, Ahava." She goes, "Baruch," and she usually answers like, "Baruch Hashem." So before I even said that, it's like when you're walking people, I do not like small talk. I just think it's exactly that, small talk, right? It's like when you're walking by someone, "Hi, good morning." "Oh, good, Baruch Hashem. How are you?" Like, I didn't even ask you how you were, like, right? So you're saying when someone like ask you a question and they're already like off or like answering their own question. Okay, give me another examples.
I know when you first meet people, it can be a bit intimidating. If someone makes a clear effort to join you in the conversation or introduce you to the group, that's a really friendly way of introducing or introduction.
That is so nice. That is so nice. We tend to think we're like alone and no one else feels like that, which is why they have support groups for, kids with special needs, and support groups with parents for parents or family members who have siblings or children who are addicts, and support groups for everything, right? But they don't have support groups just for like mainstream people, right? Like support group just for human beings, right? I guess that's what Facebook is supposed to be. Anyways, so, but we tend to think like no one else feels like self-conscious about this. It's probably just me. But when you're standing somewhere and everyone else is talking, right, you do feel that. But guess what? When you're the one talking, that other girl feels like that also. No matter how popular she is, no matter how cool she is, you never know what someone goes through. You never, and we see that. We just saw that in Hollywood with Robin Williams. It's different, it's Hollywood, and it's just a messed up world in general, right? But like, I remember when Robin Williams unfortunately took his own life, the world was shocked. Him? Like the comedian, like the funniest guy in the world, you never know what people are going through. I was just at my sister's for Simchat Torah, and we went to this one shul, and I was flabbergasted by how friendly people were. I was told it was so nice. I was a new face, and it was a big musser for me. Why? I was a new face there, and I was like with my kids and candy and like all sorts of like unhealthy junk, right? And people came to me, "Hey, you new here? Where are you from?" Right? And that was such musser for me. Why? Because when I'm speaking to my friends and I see a new face here, I actually think, oh, she's probably not from the community. If she's from the community and she's at the park a few more times, then I'll probably say hi to her, right? You do the obvious like head gesture, like the head nod, like of course we do that. But to really care about someone else, but Alyssa, you were saying that you feel when someone like really cares or when they don't. Like when there's someone I know who she like, the moment you sit down with her, she's just like asking all these questions, right? But she's like this like a 60-year-old like grandmother who like, you don't mind answering them because she's so curious about your life. Like, really, you did that? How was it? And what happened next, right? Like you feel that she's so interested in you, right? But there's other people who you sit with them and they're asking you questions and you want to just like crawl out of your skin because it is so annoying. Like, could you stop interviewing? It's like so annoying. Why? You feel, especially a woman, you feel when someone cares. I can always tell without fail when a couple is dating or when a couple is married. How can you tell?
Besides the not touching?
Besides the not, no. Hopefully Orthodox couples don't touch in public. So most Orthodox couples don't touch in public, so not that. How could you tell if a couple is dating or if they're married already?
They are married, they are a bit concentrated in the other,
They're what?
like not so focused
Yeah,
on the other's answer, like, okay, but like,
totally.
really?
Yeah. Let's role play this for a minute, Daphne and Zipporah. This is if they're married, okay? Usually, not, you hope not, but usually, this is how I can tell. They're out to dinner, okay, you're the husband and wife. So how was your day?
Good. How was
When's the
your-
waitress gonna come, right? Like,
Yeah, today was very tough for me, very difficult. Like the children just weren't listening. And
okay, pause, right? There's like waiting for the food to come, and you're just like waiting for, like you're listening, but you're looking around. And how can you tell if they're dating? Okay, don't move your eyes.
yeah, and the sun was so beautiful. The sunset was amazing.
Okay, now 2 hours later. Oh, do you think we should order?
I think so.
Right? It's literally, or if they're walking, right? If they're walking, a couple who is married, they walk. Okay? Pay attention. A couple who is dating,
Like baby steps.
Why?
just pay attention when you walk. They're like this. Why? Because you are so enthralled. But with God willing, you'll have that when you're dating, if it's your soulmate, right? With the other person, I remember having this thought when I was dating my husband. I remember having this thought of, how will I ever get anywhere in life? Practically. I remember having that thought because it was so ridiculous how slow we walked. It was so ridiculous. Our first date was 6 hours. We sat down for coffee and then we walked like 3 blocks. It was a 6 hour. Wow, you are so, now it's only 3 hours. We are so enthralled by the other person. You like walk slow, like time doesn't exist. It doesn't matter if like airplanes just hit the Twin Towers. Really? You like chocolate cake, right? You so care about the other person. And the goal is for that to stick, right? Because, and this is a big point in marriage, right? Just because you are married does not give you the right to be less interested in your spouse. Okay? Why are some people against double dating, even when you're married? I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, but why are people against it? Some Orthodox people believe that young couples, I'm not talking if you have like kids, young couples, she got married 5 months ago, he got married 6 months ago, they shouldn't go on double dates. Do you know why? Why? You're asking me why?
yeah.
I'm asking you why. A double date is like 2 couples go out together. So some Orthodox couples just believe that it's better not to. It's not a halacha. Don't walk out saying Mrs. Gersht said not to go on double dates. But some Orthodox people don't go on double dates. Yeah?
I was just going to say this, you're not focusing on your spouse, you have to divide your attention.
Yeah, part of it, you have to divide your attention. That is it, right? Which means you're like focusing on all the others.
Are you already married or?
When you're already married, we're talking about.
Oh, so that's not really a date, it's just going out with friends together.
Right, but some Orthodox people believe that unless they have children, this is we call it a chumrah. Not chumrah, this is a sensitivity that people have. Not halacha, it's a sensitivity that people have. Personally, I like the sensitivity. Not if you have children, but if they're newly married and they're newly married.
Because then you start comparing yourself to them.
That's for sure true. We're human beings, so people compare. And very simple. This is couple A, couple B. Man, wife, man, wife. Couple A have been married a while. She knows every single funny story that he has and every joke that he's made. She knows all the stupid things he's done in college, and she knows what his favorite memory of is at his grandmother's house when he was growing up, okay? Couple B have been married, and so they know each other's jokes, etc., etc. So what ends up happening, couple A, couple B? This is what happens. Oh, I'm not going to color because that's not nice. This happens, and this happens, right? The X happens. He's listening to her stories because he's never heard it. Really? You did that? You went to Alaska? How was it? I heard it's cold there. What's it like, right? And she's never heard his stories. Really? You went to that yeshiva in Israel? They closed down. Why they closed it, right? And why? That's why some couples don't believe in going out. Why? Because you're totally focused on the other person's husband or wife. Why? It's all new to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
right? So again, it's sensitivity. People have. I personally think it's very smart. It's very smart, not just for that reason, but also because of comparing and really he did that, even though you never really know. You never know. Be interested in your spouse. Take this. Remember this when you're married. Care about their stories, even if you've heard them already. Right? It's so simple. Care about this is a marriage, but care about your friends when they're talking to you. Okay, any other questions with being genuinely interested? Okay.